Scaling it up with Laura, and I just hope you witness this beautiful, beautiful sunrise with me. The sun rising and reminding us of God's grace. Right now, last week I did not give an update because that, as I had mentioned, was one of my weaknesses. And like I said, this page is going to be my accountability page. Accountability. So here I'm not only giving you all the roses, we're going to talk about the thorns. So when they talk about body dysmorphia, it's real. Body dysmorphia is real. Last week and this week I went through a phase where I regretted my surgery because I don't see that I've lost any pounds. Watch my words. I don't see that I've lost any pounds. So when I think about it, I just look the same. Trust me, a lot of friends have contacted me and said, Laura, you look good, you're losing weight, but I don't feel it. And it's hot here in Texas. It's hot here in Texas. So just forgive me sweating and all. Okay, so if you have someone who's going through this, please, this is a major problem. I don't believe I've lost weight. I'm not happy with myself, but I'll just keep going because what I hear from everybody seems to be working. So because of that, I didn't do any exercise last week. Again, I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. I'm just sharing you the real story. Oh my goodness, it is hot here and the sun is hot. So one of the things that's been happening is I've been having a lot of breakouts. My skin just getting rough. I don't know. Well, my skin hasn't been good, and then I've been feeling tired. Talking about bad skin, I've gone through this phase. Like last week I had lots of breakouts, and then I had boils that appeared on my eye. Like, what is happening on both eyes? I had boils. Like, come on. You see here, I really look exhausted. I look exhausted. I don't know. Yeah, I'm taking my vitamins like on and off. I've not been really consistent with the vitamins, which is not a good thing. I should say it's not a good thing. But again, we're keeping it real. I've not been consistent with the vitamins and with my water. So, promising to do better. So one of the main problems, as I mentioned, was me following up. I'm gonna be real, I have not done any exercise in the past 2 weeks. I've not done any exercise. That makes me feel bad. That makes me feel bad because I paid for the surgery out of pocket and I should be doing better. I'm back with my excuses, or I'm busy, I don't have time, one excuse or the other. And when I hear myself, I'm like, so my promise here is I'm gonna do my exercise every day before next week, and let's see how that changes. I had done research and I knew that there was gonna be a stall at 3 weeks. Oh my goodness, it's hot here in Texas. I think it's over 100 now. So I knew that there was gonna be a stall, but that stall hit me hard psychologically. That one of the things you have to do if you're going for this surgery is brace yourself up in your mind. Oh, it's easy in the beginning. Okay, the pounds are losing, but then it hits you hard because it didn't take one day for you to gain this weight. You have to be resilient. You have to be resilient. Like, you have to know what you want and then keep going with it. So right now I'm talking to myself, Laura, keep going. I hope in a few months I can look back at this video and say, oh, I'm glad I made that decision. I'm glad I spoke to myself. And I hope at the end of this week, I'm going to be able to say, yes, I did it. So now what I've changed is I'm not getting any long-term goals. No long-term goals. I'm going to get goals weekly. So the goal of this week is get your exercise. Okay, so little wins. I'm gonna share the skill wins. I will share that information with you. Right here are my stats on my waist, my thigh, my hips, my biceps, chest, and neck. So even though I say I don't think that I'm losing weight, the figures are not lying, the maths is not lying. I'm actually. We said this was a exercise. I have to drink my water consistently to be able to enjoy the benefits of this tool. Worst case scenario, we had some wins there. We've been losing. So, non-skill wins. My oldest actually told me, Mommy, when I walked past you on the staircase, I was like, dang, was that Mom or somebody else? You were there, and then I walked through. I didn't have to slide through. That made me feel good. I was like, oh, that's a win, that's a win, that's a win. Getting those little wins was good. Hearing those things are good. And then again, I think the inches are falling because the clothes are kind of like, and then I'm sweating. So promise for next week is do my exercise weekly, drink my water, drink my proteins. But I've been able to start eating steak. That was progress. I told you that your girl loves steak, so steak is good for proteins. I've been eating my steak, chewing. In the beginning, I was eating like I used to eat, just like and swallow. But now I'm actually chewing and chewing. So that was successful. Eating steak was successful. I've been able now to get down my watermelon. The watermelon has been successful. And now I started eating avocados. It's hard. Started even eating avocados, and I got sparkling water, crystal something. Somebody recommended I get those flavored sachets. So I flavor my water and drink, but like I told you, I wasn't drinking. So the promise for this week, the goal for this week is getting in my water at least my half gallon of water a day. Even if it means me putting reminders on my phone, I'll get my half gallons of water. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot something. I tried rice, it almost took me out. I saw my ancestors, Laura. 3 spoons of rice almost took me out. Like, I felt like I started hyperventilating. I felt like I was struggling to breathe. It's hard to explain. I couldn't breathe, and then I was gonna die. Yeah. Note to self, you're not ready for rice. You're not ready for rice. Okay, let's see what this week brings. Those of you who are joining me, just stay motivated. I will keep being real and telling you what is happening, what is working well, what is not. This week I'm coming in full vulnerability. I have not stayed on track. I have not done my exercises. I have not been good with my water, and I've been stalling. What does stalling mean? Means weight-wise, I haven't really lost as much as I think, because again, there's a lot of thinking. So when I get my measurements on Sunday, I'll share what the latest weights are. On Sunday, I'll update this video and I'll tell you what my weights are, what my measurements are, and what my weight is. And then please just keep me in mind. If you have my phone number, please check on me. Just send me messages, remind me, keep me encouraged. Your girl is struggling, though, is struggling. I don't know. I don't think that I'm losing. I don't think that I look like I'm losing. But it is what it is. And like I had promised, I was going to be real with you. As I had promised, I was going to tell you the truth, tell you about the difficulties, tell you about the wins, and tell you about the little failures. And we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. And then I had to take off my wedding band because it keeps falling. It fell off about 3 times one time, and I almost lost it in the car I was driving, and I had to be struggling. So I think that's good. And then my bras, I have to hook my bras now on the last hook. Ladies, you understand what I mean? I have to hook my bra now on the last hook. So that's good, right? That's good. Because I'm already feeling like there's space in the cups. Maybe we might have to change the bra size. So that's really exciting. So I'm not able to wear my wedding band anymore. My bras are smaller. Oh my goodness, something I have to share too is feeding. So when I take even like the beans I'm eating or eggs, in my eyes I'm like, okay, this is really small compared to what I used to eat. This is small. I'll dish it and put it in the bowl, and I cannot finish. And I'm like, really? So which means that in these 6 weeks my brain has still not really understood what my limit is, but that's fine, so long as I'm not able to finish it and I'm not pushing it. So now the issue is water. And again, with this weather, the heat, I don't have a choice. But I think I get more of a challenge when I'm indoors and it's cool in there. But now that I think of it, I'm gonna set a reminder. So that I can drink water. It is a reminder, drink half a glass of water, drink half a glass of your coconut water. I've been going for coconut water. As soon as coconut water works for me, the crystal thing does to Crystal Light, that's the name. It works to the coconut water. Ooh, the different flavors of coconut water. But I like the natural, with not made from concentrate. It's good. So if you're into water and you have my same challenges, that's a good one. Okay. So this week, let's be good to each other. Be kind. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Be good to everyone. Love yourself. Speak positively to yourself, and have a great rest of your week. We're gonna catch up again next week, and I hope we have great updates.